Hello everybody and welcome to this live video. And if you're not catching this live, then I would like to welcome you to this video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for checking this out. As an introduction, my name is Dr. Tony D. I am a chiropractor at Elev8 Chiropractic in Ames, Iowa, where our mission, our focus, what we show up to passionately do every day is to help people discover their next level of health and vitality. I see some eyeball count creeping up on our live here, so we got some people joining us, and Brittany says hello. Hey, Brittany. So once again, thank you so much for checking this out. And right now, and the purpose of today's broadcast and video is to talk to you about some supplemental options for boosting your immune system, and that's especially important this time of year. So we are in what a mentor of mine has lovingly called Ames syndrome season. Oh, there's another wave. Hey. So Ames syndrome, if you want to learn more about Ames syndrome, we've got another video here on our page or channel that you can check that out. But the short version is it's just the increased kind of stress that comes with the activities of the season and how that negatively impacts your health and well-being. And one way that does that is through depression of your immune system, leaving you more susceptible to developing illnesses. And everybody knows this time of year is quote-unquote cold and flu season, but just so happens to correspond with a lot more stress in people's lives, a lot more activity in people's lives, not eating as well, probably drinking, a little too much, if we're going to be honest with ourselves. So what are things that we can do to help counterbalance some of that? So let's talk about some supplement options and some things that there is some relatively good evidence supporting their use. Number one would be increasing the amount of vitamin D. So vitamin D, if you followed any type of natural health care or supplementation at all, you likely have seen a lot of information regarding vitamin D, certainly within the last couple of years. But vitamin D does play an important role in immune function as well. That's especially important as I am taping this video in Iowa, and it is early part of December. It gets dark very early here. Sunlight hours are reduced right now, given where our location is. And so, naturally getting out in the sunlight does help your body produce more vitamin D. However, right now with the diminished level of sunlight, supplementing is likely a good and probably necessary option. Vitamin D supplements are readily available. We do keep one in our office. It's also tied in with a couple other things. So we carry Innate Choice Omega plus D Sufficiency. So this is a combination product that contains vitamins A in addition to your D and omega-3 fats. So not only with this one do you get the immune boosting benefits of vitamin D, but you get a solidly researched, backed, and built levels of the rest of those vitamins and omega-3s, which makes it a really great option for not only enhancing your overall kind of immune system function, but enhancing your recovery, your health, and vitality in general. So that is probably the closest thing, kind of the era of the multi is dead, the multivitamin, but that is as close to something that I would consider an absolute essential for everyone. The second is something that's really been popular over the last couple of years especially, and that is elderberry, especially elderberry syrup. And there is some evidence that this can, in addition to being something that can help speed through processes, and that will kind of foreshadow our next topic, which is, okay, look, I've allowed some illnesses to catch me. I didn't catch a cold. I didn't catch flu. It caught me, okay? If that happens, what are things we can do to help that process along? That's the topic of our next video, so be sure to join us on Thursday for that. But elderberry is great in there, and we'll talk more about that at that point. But elderberry has been shown to have some preventative benefits as well. So your options here, you can buy a pre-made syrup. They're readily available. Seen them in more natural-oriented grocers here in the area. Amazon can be another outlet for that. It is also very easy to make this syrup for yourself if you can get a hold of elderberries. Elderberry, though, had a real, I'll call it a moment, especially last year. At times it became, even on Amazon, other places, it became very difficult to even find elderberry syrup processed, made already for you. It was even difficult to get your hands on elderberries themselves in order for you to make that syrup. So if this is something you're interested in doing, get yourself stocked up now so that you are ready here through the rest of the season. Another option, another two options, one for adults, one for kids, are a couple of standard processed products that we carry in our office that certainly our experience and experience of many, many, many colleagues have shown these to be incredibly beneficial. So the first would be a product called Imuplex. Imuplex is a combination of whole food extracts. So this is not a lab-created vitamin. This is whole food extracts. Basically, let's help you eat the stuff you should be eating to help you support the function of your immune system. This one is super easy to essentially when and while you are well, and especially through the rest of this cold and flu season, so through the winter here in Iowa, probably let's say from probably end of November in now until March. You're taking 2 of these, 1 or 2, 3 times per day, so with your meals, and it can help boost and support the function of your immune system and help you do battle with the stress and everything going on in the season. The last option would be an option for kids. So you go, well, look, there's some things you can do here. What are things we can do with kids? The Conjaplex Chewable by Standard Process as well is a great option for kids. And in fact, Standard Process did their own research with this product and showed that kids that were taking 2 Conjaplex chewables twice per day were less likely to get sick than those who didn't. So once again, that's a really simple, easy thing you can do with kids to help boost their immune function. And Conjaplex is a good one, once again, foreshadowing our discussion that we are going to have on Thursday around what can you do if something catches me or catches one of my kids. Conjaplex is one that is great for helping your body, kind of support your body through the process. So Conjaplex Chewable for kids is a great preventative, but in addition, should they end up suffering with upper respiratory type illnesses, that is a product that can help support them through the process. So that is a good one to have on hand for kids. And then there is a standard version of Conjaplex, which is good for supporting adult immune function through those respiratory things as well. So I want to frame all of this discussion now with one thing, which is there is no amount of supplementation that you're going to do that is going to help you if you are just living with reckless disregard for your body right now, okay? So none of these and nothing I've recommended here is a magic bullet. That, oh, yeah, I can do whatever I want because I'm taking Imuplex, or I can do whatever I want because I'm getting adequate vitamin D levels, or I'm taking elderberry, or I'm doing all of it. None of these are a magic bullet, which means you can't completely neglect your self-care. But can these things give you a little bit of an extra edge? They certainly can, and they're definitely worth exploring. So thank you so much for joining me on this video today. Hope you got some value from it and some ideas for how you are going to help elevate your body's levels of defenses through this important season. I'd ask 2 things. Number 1, if you found some value here and there's some ideas that you're taking away from it, then go ahead and share this up, because more than likely other of your friends and family could stand to see this information as well. So if you'd give us a share, that would be great. And if you need any of the products that we talked about, we do have them in our office. Don't hesitate to swing by and pick those up. We'd be happy to get you the extra ammo you need to make sure that you stay healthy and vital this season. So once again, thanks so much for checking in. If you are with me live or watching a replay of this, we are going live again here in 2 days to talk about some options for helping you get over the hump should some things land upon you. Once again, thanks so much for being here. I do really appreciate your time. So, signing off, I am Dr. Tony D. I am from Elev8 Chiropractic, where your next level awaits. Talk to you soon. Take care.